Hello, Coachella Valley, and welcome to your small business headquarters. I'm your host, Katie Stice, CEO at the Rancho Mirage Chamber of Commerce, and we launched this video series, at the beginning of the pandemic and the crisis as a way to introduce you to local businesses and nonprofit organizations who were just doing great work here in the Valley. So much of our community has been wanting to support local and shop local. And so this series was created for that. And today we have a really special guest. I hope you all just stay tuned and learn the story about Alzheimer's Association Coachella Valley. We'll be meeting with their regional director, Courtney Weir, and also talking about a huge event coming up May 1st, a night to remember. It's something that I just encourage everyone to connect with. We'll have a special link for a website, and we want you to tune in as well. The thing about Alzheimer's is that there are no survivors. And so it is so important to have your support for this event that's coming up, because wait until you hear about the programs that they offer for families. These are our neighbors. These are folks right here within our community. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in our guest, learn more about the event coming up and how you can support Alzheimer's Association Coachella Valley. Please welcome our guest today, Courtney Weir. Thank you so much for being here. You are Regional Director for Alzheimer's Association Coachella Valley. Welcome.
Hi, Katie. So nice to see you.
You also, and you have been working on this event for so long. Tell us a little bit about how people can get involved in a night to remember and what people can expect.
Absolutely. So, of course, we wanted to be in person. Our intention last year and again this year was to have an in-person gala event, but that wasn't possible. But through the generosity of KESQ and CBS2, they donated this hour to us. So we're just really excited about it because this is our opportunity to show, this wonderful community how important our mission is, how we're impacting our families on a local level, and also how the Alzheimer's Association is working on a global level to, really combat this disease and to help families, with care and support right here in the Coachella Valley, but also across the country. So we're really excited about it.
You just do amazing work. And, I know we're going to dive into the event and how people can participate. And I know you and I got to talk a little bit about the website. There's a website ticking on the screen right now, and I know we're going to dive into that. But tell us a little bit about the why as well. Tell us a little bit more about the programs that you offer for our local community.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to talk about is our programs and services are really at the heart of our mission and our mission delivery. So care and support are so important to how we're reaching our community and how we're helping our community. Alzheimer's is the most expensive disease that a family can bear. And because of that, and because of all of the stressors related to 24-hour care for a loved one, these families need a tremendous amount of support. They need education. They need referral. They need information. They need activities. They need the opportunity to connect again. So, of course, during this past year, while all of us were incredibly impacted, this Alzheimer's community was particularly hit hard. So we have just been working round the clock so that we could ensure that our programs were still available to them. We pivoted very quickly a year ago, March, to put everything onto virtual platforms, all of our programs, even our social engagement programs, which was great. It was a great fix, but we need to be back in person with our people again. So we're really looking forward to that. We've been in the Coachella Valley for over 23 years. And during that time, we've never charged for anything that we do. How we do that and how we...
That's amazing. It's truly Truly, truly, truly amazing. I've had the pleasure of working with you and your team um, throughout the years, but especially this year. And to hear not only the passion behind the way you talk about the programs and education and support and activities, and but on top of it, to know that it's all provided for free. I mean, just gives me chills. We're so lucky to have you and this organization here in our valley. So, in case you haven't heard it today, thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank
Truly,
you.
truly.
Thank you.
It's
We hear it so much from our families. I would say this group of people is probably one of the most grateful that I've ever met. They are so incredibly full of grace and gratitude for everything that is provided to them. And that just fuels us. It just keeps us going. But really how we've been able to do this is through the support of the community. There's no other way to say it. It's through our corporate relationships. It's through community members supporting us with small donations, $50 donation, $100 donation. All of those things add up and they enable us to do the work that we're doing.
Well, kudos again to doing just a remarkable, remarkable job. It's amazing to watch you and your team just rally every single turn. I see you working so hard and doing remarkable things. Tell us a little bit about, we're going to talk about this, a night to remember that's coming up. Huge night for Alzheimer's Association, Coachella Valley. But I'm going to start with that website ticker that's on the screen, cvgala .givesmart.com. It's right on the screen. What can people expect when they go there?
So the website is really just the landing place for you to get information about A Night to Remember. So it's going to give you a little feel for what the TV show is going to be like. You'll meet our honorary committee, which are some of our strongest supporters here on the local level. And you'll also be able to, if you'd like to make a donation, you can do it right there on the website.
Right.
And very importantly, you can look at our silent auction because we have some really amazing things that actually were collected for last year's event because we didn't want to do any soliciting this year. We just feel like our business community has been hit so hard. We didn't want to go out into the community and ask for anything, but we contacted every business that donated to us last year to make sure they were okay with us utilizing, their same donation. And almost across the board, they said, absolutely, yes, use it, put it in your auction. So this community is so wonderful and generous and supportive of our mission.
I could not agree more. And that was so thoughtful of you. We're doing the same where, we're just being really thoughtful about what we're asking for at this point in time. So I love that you guys were so careful about it. And I also like for folks that are out there watching right now that this is one of the ways that our community, I think, has a great time supporting our local nonprofits is through, also being a customer at some of our local businesses. So it's a great tie-in. And I think you're going to be very, very successful because, again, it's so popular here in our area. And then going to the event itself, A Night to Remember, it's going to be Saturday, May 1st, 7 to 8 on CBS Local 2. What can folks expect when they tune into that?
So I think you're just going to get a really kind of well-rounded view of the Alzheimer's Association, what we do. Some of our local families, you'll be able to meet them. You'll be able to see the programs that they've been participating in, like Songshine, our music therapy program, Art Expressions, Alz Explorers that Patrick from KESQ has been a part of. So many community members have been a part of that program during the pandemic. And it will just give you an idea of kind of the impact that we're having on the community that everybody is living in. And then also, this is a fundraiser for us. This is to replace the event that we couldn't have. So if you are able and if you are moved to make a donation, we will have the opportunity for you to call and donate, text to donate, the website you can go on and donate, and then of course the silent auction.
Oh my gosh. Y'all have done an amazing job putting this together. I know for one, I'm going to be wearing my purple at home, the color of our Alzheimer's Association, and participating, watching, and of course, a silent auction that we know is going to benefit such a great organization and tie in our local businesses as well. If there's one thing that you'd like to leave, someone who's watching right now with, what would that be?
I think the worst thing that we hear, my staff and I, we talk about this, is I wish I would have known. I wish I would have known you were there. That is the worst thing that we hear, because there is so much that we can do. Alzheimer's does not have a cure yet. Alzheimer's does not really have a meaningful treatment yet. Research is progressing, and we feel so confident that we are really on the cusp of those things changing. But there are so many ways that we can support families. There are so many opportunities for them to engage and to not feel alone and to feel empowered and take control, and to not have that access to that until their loved one has passed on, or until their very late stage in the disease, is heartbreaking to us, because we have so much to give and we want every family that needs us to access those services.
Well, I'm going to say it again. We just can't appreciate you enough and say thank you enough for all that you do for folks right within our community. And I think that's a really important message to end with, which is, reach out and have a chat with you, any member of your team. You're all accessible. You're all just absolutely wonderful. I'm going to put your phone number back here on the screen again, just for anyone who's out there watching and is just has a few questions about it. It's a great conversation to start having as soon as needed, and you'll find, everyone who's out there watching, you'll find that this team is just going to be there for you 100%. We look forward to seeing everybody on May 1st from 7 to 8 o'clock on CBS 2, really learning more about Alzheimer's Association Coachella Valley on this beautiful and incredible night to remember. And then, of course, the ticker right on your screen. Check it out. Find a new way to donate, participate, support, and of course, get involved in that silent auction as well. Courtney, thank you so much for being on and sharing today. And most importantly, thanks for all that you do.
Oh, thank you so much, Katie, for always being so supportive of us. And thank you to everybody that's listening, because without this community, we would not be able to do what we're doing.
Oh, well, we'll look forward to seeing you. Promise that you're going to come back and share about how the event went and additional ways that we can support you in the future. We definitely want to stay in touch with all that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you soon, my friend. Take care.
Bye.
And thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, series is brought to you just to do exactly what we've been doing. Bring these incredible organizations and local businesses right to you to find out how y'all can work together, how we can work together for the betterment of the community. The information is still right on your screen. A night to remember on the 1st, CBS Local 2, one of our favorites. And of course, the website as well, if you want to get involved in that silent auction or make a quick and easy donation and learn more about the organization as well. If there's a way that I can help you, or the Rancho Mirage Chamber can help you professionally or help your business, please let us know. That's what your Chamber of Commerce is here for. We are thrilled to share that we are starting in-person events. They're going to be small. They're going to be limited, so be sure to RSVP. Our first one is tomorrow, a power lunch at Pangea Cuisine inside of the atrium. We have a certified farmers market, business walk, and micro mixer. And we've also got 2 ribbon cuttings on Friday. So we're definitely working on the comeback to our community and on recovery together. We look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care of yourselves and each other, and